and welcome to Sparkle of Light Spiritual Chat Show tonight. We are going live. We've had a few hiccups tonight, so for those who's not been able to get on the show for our Christmas special, you can join us in the audience, and you can also put some comments in the chat box as well. So we will be able to, have that kind of dialogue there between us and you. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to the night as it progresses. We have our lovely Jennifer Rose. We have we've also got Fran Pierce here, so I'm looking forward to Fran's poem as well. And Nadia, we've got Nadia here as well. And we've got Jordan and Norma. You're the guest for the readings, is that correct? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we do have another few guests for readings as well. Hopefully, either be able to join us here or we will be able to just go live and you can join through the chat box. But we'll go with it as it starts, okay? So just to begin our night, I would like to ask Fran if you could do your welcoming poem for us, please.
I would be delighted. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
So far, so good. I'm so excited. My God, look at this. We have the USA and the UK and goodness knows where else. All here to join in for a happy holiday moment. I'm so excited and happy holiday. And I have a little poem I would love to share with you. And I'm wondering if with all the excitement I'm feeling and seeing around me, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? That special sparkle that is only visible in this season? The sparkle that becomes a song, the song that becomes a carol, the carol that becomes a hymn, which becomes a prayer that then blends back again to a carol, which in turn blends back to a song, merging back into the sparkle that began it all, that special sparkle that is only visible in this season. A smile floating in the air amidst the walkers and shoppers. 'Twasn't there before, nowhere, we're sure. There are bells chiming happy in our ears, promising to erase all fears. We inhale the aroma of cookies and pie. We find ourselves skipping and wondering why. Laughter's lighter, love's whispers sweeter, arms opening, embracing, being our brother's keepers. Midst a sparkle that twinkles and sings and prays all throughout the worlds and their universes. That special sparkle, a Christmas sparkle, by any other name, love. A prayer for peace, a hug for one another, here and up above, remarkable Christmas sparkle. Happy holidays!
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Fran. That's lovely. That's really nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so that started us off on our Christmas holidays, and we're now going to go on to a little bit of a chat about Christmas as well, and where we will be having a beautiful celebration with our families, our loved ones, and tonight that also includes our spirit loved ones as well. So it is good to be able to communicate with that love with our spirit friends and our family. And I would like us to all just put our love out to our own friends and family and let Nadia bring in her part. Okay. Um, so if you can share whatever you get from the spirit world to our guests or to whoever is hopefully going to message us in the chat box in the audience as well tonight, then that would be grand.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and thank you, ladies, for having me. So, Christmas is always a very special time of year when, loads of people are celebrating, but also a time when we're missing people I would love to have at our table. So am I just going straight now? I'll listen to whatever connection I have. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Yes, please.
Now I have a lady. As I said, I know these two ladies very well, and I've already read for some of them, but I don't know who this is for. I have a lady who is stepping forward, and I know she feels very like a mom, and she's telling me really mom, and I know that she would have an issue with her brain, and I know that she would have been quite aggressive towards the end, and I know I hear mom, and I know as well that um, I know that she had a very there's a disease, an aggressive disease, and I know she also brings the brain not just because she was losing grasp of what was happening in her life, but I do feel there was a tumor at some stage in the brain because she really talks about a tumor as well in the brain. And I know I feel I was a mother. And but as she speaks to me, I know I'm losing track of what I'm talking about. So I know that she would have also been very confused. But I have a sense of being quite aggressive towards the end with this lady. And I hear a name, which I don't hear names very often, but I hear Patricia or Trish. So I don't know if anybody, so I don't know who is there really. So I don't know if anybody understands that, but I can't get away from this lady. I have a mother. I know she died she was sick, and I know there was an issue with the brain. I know she was also losing track of what was happening in her life. Does anybody understand that? I actually even hear a name like glioblastoma, which is a very aggressive brain tumor. She gives me that. Anyone understands that? Anyone who could have been like a mother, if not mom? Okay, because she's definitely giving me this.
Okay, we've got some people coming in the chat box.
I don't see the
Okay.
let's have a look. Can we see the chat? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no one. No, no one's putting any comments in yet.
Mm. Yeah, on the upper right,
No one.
Nadia, it says live stream chat. You'll want to click on live stream chat, and that will
Yeah,
show you
that's
who's
it.
in.
Yeah,
Nancy, Stacy,
Yeah, here
John,
we go.
and Joe are all in.
because I
Yeah.
definitely have this lady. I can't get away from her. She definitely had a brain tumor. I know she was aggressive. The brain tumor was aggressive, but I know that she also was quite difficult towards the end, and I know she passed very quickly. This is very because she keeps getting me the pain in the head. It's not even a headache. It's worse than that. And I know that she was a mother, and I know that she died in her hospital or in a home, but she didn't die at home, and she was quite cross of not dying at home. So I really get that. And she wants to say that she's sorry about the way she behaved towards the end, but it wasn't really her. So that's really very clearly what she's giving me. I'm just sorry that nobody can take this. Okay.
Okay.
Shall I try another link in case? Or
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. Just try another link.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I leave this lady aside because
Someone will be able to take it. It's just because there's not a lot of people on just now.
but I know I also have a mother. Another mother comes to me now,
Pete,
and
there's someone just joined in though, Nadia. Someone's just joined in just now. So it may be for her, because she's just said she couldn't log on, so she's logged on here. So it may be for her. If you want to repeat that.
yes, so I have a lady who is a mother very clearly. I know she had a
Mhm.
glioblastoma, which is a very aggressive brain tumor. She spelled it for me. I know she died very quickly, not in her home, and she was unhappy about that. And I know that before having the tumor, she had other ailments as well, but the tumor was diagnosed too late and she was gone very quickly. So that also made her feel very awkward towards the end, and she would have been quite aggressive with her family members. But she wants to be remembered in a nice way, not in this way. And I know her head was really hurting, and she keeps touching my head now. So mother or grandmother, but it's somebody who was a mother. Maybe not a mother to
Mhm.
somebody here. So open your mind. to the audience, but definitely I have this lady. Okay, and I know my lips are very dry, so I was very uncomfortable before I passed. I didn't even have time to lose weight because it was so quick that I was just gone. She was quite frail anyway. Nobody understands that. Okay. Well, I'm going to try another link. I'm going to ask this lady to step back. And I know I have another mother now that the first thing she's coming with is to say she's sorry because before she passed, she wasn't herself. And I know she wants to speak to her daughter because she tells me my daughter should be here tonight. I have mom. She had a very good husband. She died before the husband. And I know that here again, she makes me feel she was quite aggressive in the way she was behaving with her daughter specifically, but it's because it wasn't her true self. And I know that dancing was important with this lady. There is a sense of dancing with this lady. And I know her husband died after her. And her husband's, she tells me that her husband was very kind and that the daughter was closer to the father than to the mother towards the end. Does anybody understand that? I know I had, she gives me a name like, I don't know, it's not arthritis, but it is something that is quite debilitating. I know that her muscle were very weak, and I know that when she passed, she really wasn't herself mentally, and she was quite aggressive. And I know her daughter needs to hear that she's sorry, and she did. It's not the first time she's coming. She's telling me she came a couple of times already. Maybe not through me, obviously, but anyone understands a mother like that? Her husband lived a couple of years after, but dancing was very important with the mother. There is a sense of
Okay.
dancing. Okay, no one. Uh,
Is there anybody out there?
because spirit
Okay.
is there for sure, and spirit is
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
Alice, do you understand your mom with the dancing
Yeah.
shoes? Because she tells me dancing shoes, and I really feel drawn to you. And now that I was asking the
Okay.
audience, she's asking me, well, I want to speak to my daughter, and I was looking for somebody in the audience, and she directed me to you. So I know I have mom.
Yes.
I know she had a few ailments, and I know she wasn't her true self mentally when she died, because she gives me another sense of being quite
That's
aggressive,
right. Yeah.
quite abusive, but it wasn't her.
Yeah.
It was the illness. Do you
Yeah.
understand what I
Yeah.
mean by that?
Yeah.
And I know there is a sense of
Yeah.
apology,
Yeah.
but I also know that there is a sense of apology to you, but there is also a sense of apology to your father, husband, even though now he's in spirit. I know that she had time to say, forgive me to her husband as well, because she was very difficult to live with, specifically when she was ill.
Yes.
And
Correct. Yeah.
you really have that
That's
sense of,
correct.
look, you know you looked after her, you never gave up on her, despite how awkward she was. And she would have been quite, difficult. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully you can take that. But there is a real sense of apology because Christmas is a very special time, for you. And she says, I'm
Yeah.
very sorry that I ruined some of Christmases. But now I'm with you and I'm going to make sure this one
Yeah.
is a special one. There is a sense of
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
mourning a couple of Christmases.
Uh-huh. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she really wants to apologize. But I know that when she wasn't ill, when she was still fit, she was a nice
Hmm.
mother. But the illness really, made her do things that she wished wishes that she shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna, because we're in public, we don't want to
That's
go too
correct.
into too many details. But what I get from her is definitely a sense of apology, and specifically around the Christmas time, when she says this Christmas is gonna be far different from the other ones, and be ready to be surprised as well. Remember that. It's
Yeah.
going to be a good surprise.
Yeah, that
So
makes sense. Thank you very
I will
much.
leave her
Yeah.
love with you. Sorry I didn't get anything for the guest, but your mom came and I thought it was for somebody
No,
that
that's fine. Thank you very much.
connected me to you. So, and I know I just want to remember
No,
to
thank you.
she made peace with your dad as well.
Uh-huh.
Because your dad really loved her.
Okay.
Your dad had a difficult time, and I know she reconciled with him
Yeah,
when you when they met in spirit.
you made peace.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
very well.
Okay. So thank you so much, Nadia. Thank you for being on the show tonight. I know it's not a lot that yeah, there's not many people on tonight, and a bit of a technical issue, which is a shame. The way it's worked though, that's just the way it is. My apologies for that. But yeah, so I'm just going to pass you on now to it should be our next, which is trying to get on at this moment in time. So can I pass you to Jennifer Rose at the moment, please? Could I pass you over to Jennifer while I try to get our next guest onto the show? Thank you.
Of course, Alice. I got you. We got you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Spirit has
thank
had us
you.
on our
Thank you
toes
very
today.
much.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, just
welcome
a bit.
everybody. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining this special holiday program that Alice has put together with all of her love, heart, and soul, as she does, and all of her sparkle. So the sparkle is going to take care of everything. So don't you worry. Jordan, is it okay if I work with you, love?
Yep,
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Okay, good. I'm really good. Thank you for being on here with all of us today too. So, would you understand a father or father figure that would come in for you here today?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And would you also understand why he's showing me a big, beautiful tree? The first image he's giving me is a tree. This could be symbolic, or this could be connected with a memory for you.
No, I don't.
Okay, just hold on to that. Sometimes they come in with a little symbolism in the beginning and then we understand as it rolls through. But the first thing he's showing me is this big sturdy tree, and it's in bloom, and it's very well rooted. It's very solid. Okay. Would you understand your father being a very kind of solid, sturdy man? Because as he's coming in and blending with me, I do feel as if I have quite a presence to me. I feel like I want to sit very straight. Would you understand how this may connect with his personality
Yeah.
when he was here? Okay, thank you. So he's being a little creative. So that's also part of his personality. He would have a creative flair. He would like to do things in a different kind of way, not like everybody else, because he could have come in and showed me this one way and then he moves into a different way too. So I love the symbolism of a tree, but I would like you to hold on to that as a symbol or a synchronicity for later that he might show you. And as he's coming into blend closer, I do feel it almost as if I want to cry because the emotion and the love that's coming forward for you now is quite grand. It's quite big, and he shows me even this big waterfall coming down right now too. I do know this is very symbolic of the emotional love that he's wanting to pour into you right now as he's coming in very strong and giving me chills all over. He shows me a beautiful sunshine beaming down on you, and I know he wants to beam this light down towards you specifically. He shows me the holiday with white and silver bells, and I want to sing you silver bells. So he's very much coming in to wish you happy holidays. A little bit more evidence about him too. I get drawn to my chest and my throat. I get drawn to my stomach, and I feel a bit flushed in my face as well. Usually, when I get those kinds of symptoms, it indicates they were pretty ill before passing. Would you understand that?
Um, he might have been, yeah.
Okay, you're not sure. Okay, I know specifically what's most intense is the headspace that he shows me. Like I feel as if I'm a bit disoriented, and not quite fully able to like articulate or feel or think clearly. Would you know that about him?
I'm not too sure about that.
You're not too sure. Okay. Okay. Let me work with him a little bit more. But you do understand why he would coming in with all of this love for you as well, why he would want to be like pouring all of this love for you. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Um, would you understand another, hold on. Would you understand another person connected to you now that's still living, that's working through health issues, that's feeling quite ill or quite disoriented that he would be pointing out?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm just feeling like he may be pointing this person out for you to let you know that we're watching over the health issues. Because now I'm feeling as if I actually feel as if I want to go to a female, not a male, but a female that would be struggling with some illness or head issues or health issues. I wanted to say, but that would also be it would also be compromising how she feels in her head space. So hopefully you can understand that. I'm going to move forward with your dad though, and um, he he wants you to know now that his heart space is very open, and so it's coming in like this. His heart space is very open, and it feels as if this is a progression from where he was before. So now that he's in spirit world, there's more there's more opening and awareness that he's garnered as he's moved into the spirit world, if you would understand too. I know he would love to just put some very gentle palms on your shoulders to let you know that he comes in a beautiful love, in a beautiful peace, and a beautiful tranquility for you as well. I know that he wants to hug you too, as well too. Would you understand why Dad would be bringing me to feet as well? Um, because I'm patting my feet right now, so he's bringing me to that. Would you understand that?
Maybe actually, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sometimes it means they had foot issues or sore feet, or it be connected to a memory. But I know he's making me tap my feet right now as well, so he's letting you know that too. And he's also you have been asking for help, or you've been asking for prayers or things that you're wanting to come into your life. Would you understand this, Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, because he shows me a dandelion, and he's like, make a wish and blow. So it's like he's letting me know that we're hearing your prayers, we're hearing your wishes, and make a wish and blow. And then all of the little dandelion seeds go out and like take seeds, and they plant themselves as well too. Your dad, he's quite emotional person, and I know that he needed to sleep a lot before passing as well, as he brings this to my attention. But I do feel like he held some of those emotions in. Would you be able to understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And this is why now he shows me the waterfall, because it's symbolic of being able to let all of that out now, and the heart expansion that he's had. He's very proud of himself too. And he's very proud of you. And he lets me know that you have taken your own path in life. It's a little bit different from other members of the family, and you've taken your own path, and you've had to, as he shows me, um, develop some strength with that. If you would understand, it's taken some strength to walk your own path. That's
Yeah.
different from what other people are doing in the family, if that makes sense too.
Yeah.
And he is in full support of this for you. So this is good. Would you understand a military connection? Because I feel as if I want to do this. So this either indicates for me, a military connection, or that they were very kind of strict and orderly in lifetime, to where things had to be kind of ship shape and just so. Do you
Probably,
understand
yeah,
that,
the
Jordan?
strict thing.
Okay, so you understand he's very strict in his mannerisms.
Because I
Okay.
feel as if I want to do this.
Oh,
So this
oh.
either indicates for me, a military connection, or that they were very kind of strict and orderly in lifetime, to where things had to be kind of ship shape and just so. Do you understand?
Okay. I think someone needs to mute, because I'm hearing the feedback. Sorry. I just need to want to wait. If we could. Okay, thank you. That should be better. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. Hi, Judith. Okay, Jordan, my love. Coming back to Dad here too. Okay, thank you. The next thing that he's showing me for you, Jordan, would you understand that you've had a spiritual awakening for yourself, because he shows me your, oh, oh, Judith, would you mute him?
Oh, we've
Because
got an
his
echo going on.
spirit, yeah, I think Judith needs to mute. Thank you.
Judith, could you mute, please? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's got it. She's got it. Okay. So Jordan, what I was saying is, would you understand a spiritual opening? Because he's showing me your crown chakra as being very open, which lets me know that you're able to kind of download your higher self, and you're able to download higher bits of wisdom that you're able to use moving forward in your life. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He also shows me the white light around you too. When I see that, it indicates a healing presence or healing abilities within you as well, if you would understand that, Jordan, too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And he also lets me know that you have a lovely connection with the angelic realm as well. So they're kind of like by your side and around you and working with you and kind of holding a beautiful space for you too. He lets me know also that in family and in life, you tend to need to go the extra mile for others, and sometimes have to do more than what other people are doing, more than your, more than their fair share, more than your fair share, if that makes sense. And so he wants to take this opportunity to give you some recognition and acknowledgement and say thank you for the extra that you're doing. You're kind of having to hold the show, run the ship, be the space, be the light, in the center of the family, and kind of hold people together, because you have a bit more emotional maturity and groundedness to you. And that enables you to kind of hold the space for others as well too. So he's saying thank you for kind of taking care of everybody, if I may say too. He wants to bring in this song, Here Comes the Sun, for you. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. He wants to bring that song in for you, for his love. He wants to wish you happy holidays. He wants to thank you for allowing him to come forward today and make this connection for you too, with all of his love. And again, he's just so, so, so proud of you. Um, would you also understand, Jordan, a birthday or celebration this month of December? It's besides the holidays, another birthday or anniversary of, because he's showing me a cake. So this is usually going to indicate a recent or coming soon celebration, that he's showing me a cake that he's wanting to acknowledge. So this is either somebody's birthday in the family or another celebration or anniversary. Would you understand that, Jordan?
Yeah, January.
Okay, so that's coming up in just a little bit. Okay, thank you. So letting you know that as he represents your spirit family in spirit, that they will all be present not only for the upcoming holidays, but for the upcoming other celebrations as well too. He is wishing you a vibrant 2025. He is giving you a suggestion to um, be free to be you for 2025. So letting go of any limitations that you may be feeling. And he's giving you the suggestion to just be free to be you for 2025, and just really shine and beam all of that beautifulness that you have inside of you too. And I feel very honored to be able to connect the two of you together in this way. And then please remember that beautiful tree that he showed me, because I do feel that it's going to show up for you again, and you'll understand, and you'll be like, oh, there he is. It's a little gift for later too. He also, oh, there's the water again, because he showed me the waterfall. He's making a beautiful present for you. He's kind of like doing a little bit of magic. He's making a beautiful present for you. And as he hands this present to you, it's this little crystal glass mermaid that he hands for you as a little present for you from Spirit World. And I don't know if you connect with them or not, but I love them. And but this is what he gives to you as a gift from him, to kind of oh, okay. And she's got a little heart, she's got a little heart on her as well. And it's to be of remembrance to you that his heart is open, because the mermaid swims in the water, and the water is all of the emotions. And it's to remind you that his heart is wide open for you. So that's a lovely gift. Good job, Dad. So Jordan, I'm going to leave you with his love. Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
for allowing me to work with you.
Thank
You're very
you.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you.
Mhm.
There has been a little change to the timing and the setup tonight due to the technical issue that took place earlier on. So I would now like to pass you over to Silver, please, for her.
Oh,
Hi, Julie.
hi. Lovely to be here.
Hi.
Hi. Didn't know if I was going to get in. Anyway, good eve. Well, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here, and I am going to be doing a kind of a relaxation. I've also picked an angel card for everyone, which came up yesterday, and I've just done it before I came on, and it was the same thing, and it is Shower of Abundance, an angel card. Now, it's about healing your financial situation, giving over your worries and concerns over money, and you'll be guided how to create and accept abundance. And your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So I think, this could be for everybody, and it could mean abundance is in money, but it could be abundance is in anything that you want to kind of bring into your life and ready for, because 2025, I think, is hopefully going to be a smoother ride for us. And it's energy. Money is an energy, so it's about tapping into your own energy. So I'm going to do a relaxation. So if you feel comfortable, closing your eyes, getting in a relaxed state with your feet on the floor, feeling grounded. And we're going to do a very gentle breath, because a lot of people say have a deep breath, but a deep breath can leave you feeling hyperventilating. So I like to do a very gentle through your nose only, and out through your nose. But as you breathe in through your nose, instead of kind of focusing on going into your abdomen, focusing the breath going into your face and your head, all your head area. And when you do that, you'll probably feel your diaphragm rising, which will help your solar plexus chakra. So it will help more for your, intuition, the gut feeling. And it also exercises all your abdominal organs. So it'll help with weight management, and just help with stress generally. So you're breathing in through your nose, but visualize it going into your face and your head. And as you breathe out, imagine you're holding the most precious baby or pet, and you just trying to get it's asleep, and you don't want it to wake up. So it's very gentle. Now it could be you as a baby. That's a really lovely thing to do as well. Just think of you as a baby or a baby, and you're breathing in through your nose into your face and scalp, and out through your nose, very gently, like you're holding a baby or a pet that you don't want to wake up. And you might notice you're feeling calmer, because your out breath will be longer than your in breath. And that is giving your brain a message that you are safe and all is well. So you can do that anytime during the day when you want to feel calmer. You can do it as you go to sleep at night, and you can do it if you wake up in the night, but also if you want to get messages from loved ones. So now we're going to do a little body scan. So we're going to notice the energy in your face, in your mouth, all around your head area. Where tension goes, energy flows. Just feeling this warm relaxation, this uplifting, healing energy going into every cell, in your face and your scalp and your ears, into your eyes, down your neck. This beautiful energy travels into your shoulders, helping to relax those shoulders, especially if you feeling tense. And you're just carrying any burdens. It's just helping to release your shoulders. Now going into the chest and the lung area, into your heart. Through your abdomen, your upper back. This healing, vibrant energy is going from your upper back to your lower back, all around your abdomen, into the pelvic region. Feel any tightness releasing. Going into your thighs, through your knees, into your shins and calves. Beautiful, healing, vibrant energy that's just relaxing every muscle, every cell. Into your ankles, your feet, your toes. You can feel this vibrant energy going through your arms, your wrists, into your palms, fingers, backs of your hands. So now every cell of your body is now filled with this beautiful, healing, vibrant, uplifting energy. If you notice any tension areas still in your body, just put this attention and awareness to those areas. Anything emotional that's coming up for you. Just putting your awareness and attention is very healing. It's like a healing parent, just being there for you. All your spirit guides and angels are around you, helping you to connect with this beautiful, vibrant energy that is so healing. And this is the time when you might get messages. If you're unsure about anything in your life, just being in this stillness just help you to receive, help you to feel the love and the protection of your loved ones. You now feel a sparkly energy within you and around you, attracting all that you need. A shower of abundance. And if you connect in this way as often as possible, just focusing on yourself will help everybody else in your life and everybody else on the planet. It will help you to trust whatever is meant to be in your life will be at the right time. Your subconscious mind doesn't know whether something's imagined or real. So you can take yourself anywhere you want, into a place of nature, or a beach. Connecting with your loved ones, your angels and your guides. You can ask any questions. You may get answers straight away, or they might come to you over time. You can ask to be shown signs. And you'll be connected with the right people, places, and things at the right time. And when you feel ready, bring yourself back into the room that you're in, fully grounded and balanced, refreshed, energized and uplifted. Feel this love from your heart permeating into every cell and all around you. And you can open your eyes in your own time. So I hope you're feeling calmer and ready to receive all the messages that you're meant to receive. I sometimes get kind of messages, and I always like to speak to a psychic medium just to have that confirmation, because sometimes we don't either trust it or it just makes us feel so much better to get that confirmation from somebody else. But know you've got everything within you at all times. I'm just sending you so much love and many blessings. It's been a pleasure to be here with you this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much, Julie. Thank you so much. That was a beautiful meditation. Sorry, I couldn't actually get into the meditation. I'm doing the background work here, all the technical stuff, but it sounded lovely. It sounded amazing. So thank you, and I'm sure many of our listeners enjoyed that. So it's nice to have that time for us and just to have that little space where we can relax and just heal our own body and mind. So thank you very much. That was very much appreciated. Okay, so I'm going to move on now.
I will have to go.
And I'm
Sorry, I will have to go as well. Thank you for having me.
Yes, darling, that's
I
fine.
just wanted to say, to ask one more time for a minute, if anybody understands this lady, because she doesn't seem to go away. So maybe because more people came on, does anyone understand very quickly a mom or somebody like a mom with a brain condition who would have been passed very quickly? She's giving me a glioblastoma, which is a very aggressive brain tumor.
Please, everybody mute.
Did you give the name Patricia as well,
I
Nadia?
did, Patricia, Trish.
Yeah, I can take Patricia.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You understand who I'm talking about with the brain condition?
Yeah.
The lady in question, her mother had a brain aneurysm. She had problems, and her daughter has just recovered from a brain aneurysm, brain tumor.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, I know it's disrupting the program, but can I just talk for 1 or 2 minutes with Judith? Is it okay? Oh, I can't hear anything, so I suppose it's fine. So Judith, so you understand, because she seems to want to talk to Patricia.
Patricia's her daughter.
Okay, that's fine, because she wouldn't go away, and I wanted to go away now, and she said, please give this message to Patricia, okay? And I know it's mom, I know that there is this condition of a brain tumor, and she wants to tell her daughter that she's sorry to have been very difficult towards the end, because she was awkward with her daughter as well, because if she didn't want to be helped, she could have been...
Sorry, can I just stop you?
Yeah.
Please, someone going on in the background. Could everybody else mute? Thank you.
Okay.
How it goes now.
I I don't think it's, I don't know. There's still an echo. So.
I think Judith's got two tabs open with some video on.
Judith, yeah, it's
What?
definitely Judith's side.
I haven't got anything on.
Because it's only when you.
It's
speak.
only when you
Right. Okay.
Okay.
come on.
No, I think it's better. Yeah. So I'll just give it to you, Judith, and then you can confirm. But I know, I'm sorry to disrupt the program, I was saying, because I was going to go away. I need to go. But the lady said, please give this message to Patricia. This mom wouldn't go away. And she just wants to apologize to her daughter and to tell her that she will be with her at Christmas. And I know that she's also around the granddaughter. There is a granddaughter as well. And she says that it is not a self-fulfilling prophecy. No one else will die from the brain. Okay, because I know that hers was very aggressive. She died very quickly, and it's as if there is a fear in the family that somebody else again might have a brain problem. And I know that she wants to say that somebody will need to go for an MRI or a scan again, but it's going to be fine. I'm not a doctor, I'm just giving what mom is giving. Thank you, Judy, because I was really sad not to be able to bring this mom to her daughter.
I'll validate that quickly for you, Nadia, before you go, because it's always good to have the validations. There is a concern, and it is with the granddaughter, because of the headaches the granddaughter gets. And there has been an MRI, and there probably will be another one. And she's also a dancer. You mentioned the dancing.
Yes,
She's a dancer.
So.
I couldn't get on, so she was like, I'm hanging in there.
Well, she did. So thank you very much, ladies.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Good night. Bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you for your evening. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, speak then. Bye-bye. Lovely to have you on. That was Nadia Rajami from Ireland. So it was lovely to have Nadia on the show this evening. If I could now just continue on with our evening and go to Nancy Murat from America, please.
Yes.
And if anybody's listening on YouTube, if you could just put a comment on the comment box, that would be grand if you understand anything that's getting said.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for having me. May I come to Norma? Hi, Norma. Do you want to unmute?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for.
Good. Thank you. May I work with you?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome. I have a woman coming through. She feels very maternal. I don't know if she would be a mother or a grandmother or perhaps both. I feel it would have been somebody that would have been very close to you. Would you understand somebody being in spirit of that nature?
Yes.
Okay. I am also being shown that this woman took a lot of pride, especially around the holidays. I'm seeing just a beautiful, lovely Christmas tree. She took the time to decorate it, wanted to make this time feel very special for the family. She's also showing me working with her hands. I'm not sure if she would be somebody that would have been very into arts and crafts or if she's showing me knitting or crocheting. But I definitely see that she's sitting in a chair that she always sits in, and she has a hot cup of either tea or coffee. I feel like it's tea. There's a little table right next to her chair, and that's the table that's where she does her crafting. Would you understand this?
No.
Okay. She's showing me some childhood memories. Let me feel into who this can be. She definitely enjoyed very detailed work. She enjoyed, it was almost her relaxation time, either crafting, knitting. It may not have been a mother or a grandmother to you, but I feel like it was a mother or a grandmother to somebody that would be very close to you. Can you take any of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I
didn't-
can take it, Nancy.
You can, Alice. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
have this beautiful smell of floral that's all around. I feel like this is almost like a signature fragrance that is very familiar to you, that makes you, it reminds you of her. I smell it all around me. Perhaps it could be a perfume or even a flower. This person would have been a matron to the family. Would you understand that, Alice?
No, I can't understand that. No.
Very strong woman. She was kind of
Yeah, she
the,
was a strong lady.
she was kind of, how do you say matron? She was kind of the, she kept everything together in the house. She kept everybody together.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had a very
Yeah.
strong presence. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Her passing was very hard on the family. And I'm also seeing that was there an issue with either documentation or paperwork or trying to locate information after her passing?
No, not real. Not that I know of anyway, Nancy.
Okay. I feel like there's some shuffling around and there's drawers opening, trying to gather everything that is needed to put things in order. So perhaps it wasn't something that you experienced, but she is showing that to me. She's also showing me a very beautiful piece of jewelry, perhaps that you would have. Would you understand that?
No, don't know. No.
Do you have siblings, Alice?
Yes.
I feel like there is a piece of jewelry that would have been hers that is within the family. And if it's something that you can't take now, I feel like it's something that's going to come up where you're going to see it and it's going to bring back a memory
Okay.
for you if you haven't already.
Okay.
She's pointing out, it almost looks like a brooch, something that she would have worn on her lapel or on a blouse. It's very beautiful. I even
Yeah.
see, I
Okay.
think I feel like I see like some rubies even on it. So the message that is coming forward for you, Alice, and even perhaps Norma, because I feel like this is a very profound message. Number one, I feel as though you both are very strong women, and life can be very overwhelming. And you are at the moment, you're really trying to catch your breath. You're really trying to get grounded and try to figure out what's next for you. Where do I want to go next? What's the best thing for me? And she's really wrapping a huge blanket around you, letting you know that you are loved and supported. Continue the work that you're doing. I feel as though you're also both individuals that people come to you for advice, they come to you for
Yeah.
support, they come to you for healing.
Mm-hmm.
You have a very strong presence in your surrounding circle of people. Continue to be that bright light and know that you are able to make the right decisions for yourself. It almost comes very naturally for you, but take a pause, make sure that you are feeling what you need when you are making those decisions, and don't feel like you have to rush and make any decisions. And I really want
Thank
to
you so much.
leave the love and support from Spirit with you. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Nancy.
Thanks,
Thank
Nancy.
you.
I also have and I believe I'm actually with Jordan. You can let me know, Jordan, if I am not, but when Jennifer was reading for you, I also felt a very strong presence of either a father or a grandfather for you. I feel as though this person would have been a little bit rough around the edges. I feel like he could have been stubborn at times. Would you understand somebody being on the other side that would fit this description?
Yeah.
Okay. He also had a sense of humor, but the funny thing is that sometimes he's the only one that understood his humor, is the sense that I'm getting from it. Sometimes it was a little bit of a dry humor. He's also showing me his place at the kitchen table. He says, I sit here. This is where I
Oh.
sit. And I still sit here. Okay. So he's showing me the kitchen table and his spot that's where he sat. Did you recently feel a presence that you weren't sure what that was, Jordan, as of recently? Did something come to your attention, either, I don't know if it was electrical or a smell or a feeling? He's bringing
Yeah.
forward something that recently happened and is saying that was me. Don't doubt that. That was me. I am always around you, loving and supporting you. I also feel as though this person would have had, I don't know if he's just showing me joyriding, like, kind of symbolic in a way that, don't sweat the little things, but I feel like I almost see him having a love for cars or joyriding or appreciating taking a drive. But I'm seeing him in a red sports car. And I do feel like he's being a little bit more playful, in the sense of, don't sweat the small stuff, go out and take a drive and just let it all fall to the ground, is how he's making me feel. I'm also feeling a bit of a tightness in my chest. I'm feeling like I would have had some trouble breathing. I'm not sure of his passing, but I feel like it may have had something to do with the heart, or something in the upper chest area. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He's also bringing to my awareness that there's currently somebody in the family struggling right now, whether it's an illness, like a physical illness, whether it's some type of depression or grief. He's bringing that to my attention to let you know that he is there holding space and trying to help with that healing. Okay? He really wants you to know that he's bringing that forward because he does want you to know that he is still part of the family. He is still paying attention. He is still, providing that layer, that blanket of love and support for you. Okay? He's also displaying a very huge sense of pride and love for you. He's very proud of all of your accomplishments. You've really taken charge of trying to accomplish all of the things that you set out to do. I'm almost feeling that you are a very hard worker. You're very diligent when you make up your mind, and he's very proud of you for that. Continue to do so. You definitely are a woman who knows what she wants. Would you understand that?
A little bit, yeah.
I feel a lot of strength with you. I feel like you're no nonsense. You get to it and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave you with his love, and thank you for letting me work with you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're
ladies.
just waiting on our next guest coming on. And that should be Susan Grayson. So I think Susan is having a bit of trouble getting onto the show. So we'll hopefully get on at some point this evening. So and then we've got Miguel coming on as well. So Miguel will be due on any time soon. And Miguel's from America, so I'm looking forward to having Miguel as well. And Steve Rizal from England is coming on as well. So we've got a few other people still to come on to the show. But yeah, so until they come on, something happening then, Nancy. Are you prepared for Christmas? Are you getting all sorted for Christmas?
Yes, I am. It's definitely a
Yeah,
hectic time of the year, and we have to kind of remember, what the season is about and try not to let, the craziness get to us. People pushing and
yeah,
shoving in stores and, making it
yeah,
all about gift buying. However, I will tell you, I went to the mall last weekend and I expected there to be just a huge mass rush of people. But every store I went to, Spirit was definitely on my side. I got a good spot every time right away. It wasn't crowded. I was in, I was out, and I'm like, thank you,
yeah,
thank you. That was great. So
yeah,
I really
yeah.
enjoyed that.
Ye-
How about you,
Oh yeah.
Louise?
So yeah, getting there. Yeah, getting there. It is a busy time of year though, isn't it? It is. So it is a busy time. So yeah. But you just got to get on with it, haven't you? Someone's just asked if I'm doing readings tonight. No, I'm not doing readings tonight, Nicole. I'm doing all the technical stuff tonight, and it's just too much to do both. So no, I won't be doing any readings tonight. So
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
I
and
know
I
a
know
few
a few
people.
people.
Here we
Here
go
we
with
go
that
with that
echo
echo
again.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
Should be. Hopefully she's getting on. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully.
hopefully.
Alice,
Hopefully.
I wasn't going to do messages tonight, but I have a lady with me. If you want, while you're waiting for
Yeah.
Yeah,
Susan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. She's finding it hard with that link. So I have a lady with me in spirit, and I know she's a mother, and she talks about cancerous condition, and she shows me somebody's been clearing out. She calls them closets, wardrobes. She's showing me somebody's been having good clear out of the closets, and she's showing me it's not so much the counting, but it's like sugar almond. It's the sweet sugar almond sweets, and she's showing me them, and they're all wee pastel colours, and but they also feel somebody had them for wedding favours. They were in wee coloured bags, and they were on the table. And for every one she put in the bag, she ate. So she really liked. Sorry, I have a chest infection, so you'll have to excuse me. But it makes me aware she did have a sweet tooth, and yes, she was doing the wedding favours, but it was also very much about she enjoyed eating them and trying them. She talks about brothers on the earthly plane, and she also now this takes me back to my mum. So I remember when we were growing up, I can't even remember the name of the person, but they had this wee banjo, and they're playing this wee banjo, and they're singing that song "When I'm Cleaning Windows," and it's very much going back to a memory. And I feel it's something that she would have sat, it was in her time, she would have watched that, and she's showing me, as I'm talking, she's showing me him, but I can't get his name. You got to tell me his name. What's his name? You're not telling me his name. Okay. I'm also getting told the name Peter. The name Peter is relevant. And I feel Peter is on the earthly plane. So they are. She talks about, for yourself, please. Okay. She talks about his sister in spirit, and it's her. She has a sister in spirit. I feel like I want to say that this is the grandmother, but she's also the mother. But when she's showing me the wedding favors, and she's showing me the sugared almonds, to me she's a grandmother in that time era. She's showing me her as a grandmother, and she also liked licorice, different kind of licorice sweets. So she did. Go ahead, please. What else would you like me? What else would you like to share? You'll have to excuse me. If I lose my voice, I lose my voice. Please can I ask you what else you'd like me to pass? So she's making me feel like I want to do my buttons up. You know, I feel if she okay, she's just said to me, button that up. Button that up. So I feel like, are you trying to tell me to keep warm? Are you trying to tell me to do my buttons up because you're showing me the shirt? Okay, I feel she would have always said to someone, you know, button that up, tidy that up. She would have always liked a nice tight collar, always very neat. And always liked it to be everybody to be presented. I also want to talk about, I feel like she's trying to put a scarf around my neck. And I don't feel it's because I'm not well. I feel it's because she would have worn a scarf or someone close to her. Nancy, can you take any of this?
I can take some of it. Yes, I can.
Okay, every time I keep talking, I keep going to look at you. Do you understand that she's making me very much aware that she is a mother, but also she's coming across in the sugared almond sweets. I feel she would have been a grandmother at that stage. Would it have been your wedding that she was doing that with?
No, I also feel like it might have been a little symbolic because she was a diabetic and she always had to go. She always had little candy sugar treats with her in her purse.
Right, yeah, because well, she's showing me the sugared almonds as in she likes them, but she's also saying that they are linked to memory. So she's making me aware that there is two specific things for them.
And I actually think my older sister had them on her wedding.
Okay. And can you understand the scarf? And she's just showing me, as I'm saying that to you, she's showing me the slippers. And I feel like it didn't matter where she went, she had her slippers. She would tend to have her slippers with her or close into a bag, or she liked her comfort. She always liked to look really smart and neat, and you know, she would have been fussing over you, like fixing that, fixing this, but at the same time, she liked her comfort, so the slippers would have went with her.
Yes. We always wore very high heels and shoes that hurt.
Okay, and do you understand when she's talking about the cancerous condition, she's showing me daffodils?
Yes.
Okay. And she talks about the month of February.
Yeah.
She makes me aware of them. And there's fur babies. She says there's a dog in spirit.
Yes.
She's talking about her fur baby. And she's also talking about like a spaniel dog.
I'm not sure, but I think that may have been her parents' dog.
Okay. She's using the word spaniel, so I want to pass the word spaniel. Do you understand? She's showing me like it's like a fountain or something. Has somebody had a fountain in a celebratory placement, like a christening or a wedding? Has there been a fountain? I feel like there's the waters.
There's a fountain. My family was very big on being very over the top with having beautiful statue fountain in front of the house with water and naked Davids and yeah.
Okay. And do you understand somebody's not as bah humbug as they used to be?
Yes.
They're getting a bit more into the festive spirit of it now, she's saying. So they're not as grouchy. She's just used the word grouchy. So I have to pass that. But she's saying Merry Christmas. You know she's around. You feel she's around. You know she's around. And she's a part of your journey.
Yes.
She's a part of your yeah, she's very much, and it's she looks upon it as a privilege to be part of your journey. She's very grateful to be part of your journey. So I'm going to leave you with their love and to let you know that those empty chairs aren't empty for Christmas.
Thank you, Judith. That was
You're
wonderful.
you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Nancy. Thank you for taking it. Okay. So I know we're getting Susan, but Susan's having problems coming up, getting on. Oh, you're muted, Alice. Can't hear you.
Yeah, Susan's having problems getting on. Is there somebody got two tabs open?
No, it must be my microphone. I don't know why.
Yeah. That's better. Okay, so if I could just say, Susan is trying to go on, but it's not looking like it's going to go ahead. And Miguel is the same. He's trying to go on, and there's complications there as well. So it's a shame. It's the way it is tonight. But there's nothing that we can do about it. All the links were sent out as per instructions that I followed, and for some reason, it's just not worked. Okay, so I can only apologize for those who's been let down tonight. But trust me, you're not as stressed as I am right now, because I'm very stressed and I don't like to be stressed.
It's one of those things, Alice, and it's beyond control. And you know, we can be we can be as sore as we want on and everything we do and our mediumship and our everything else. But when it comes to technology, sometimes we just don't have. Sometimes it's out of our hands. So, am I still echoing?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
No idea why. No idea why. But yeah. So yeah, no.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it enjoy it and just make the most of it, because at the same time, spirit showed up when they needed to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Could you just mute yourself? Okay. I hate talking in an echo. Okay. So yeah, definitely complications tonight. Things happen for a reason. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, not everything's perfect in the world, and energy as well. A lot has got a lot to do with it too. Okay. So technical things, they're great when they work, but when they're not, it's dreadful. Okay, so I'm just going to conclude tonight with a poem, and I'm going to leave tonight as it is. Okay, there's no point in carrying on when we're struggling to get people on, and it is just the way it is. But you know, at the end of the day, Spirit's love is around each and every one of us, and you know, sometimes things don't work out, and we never understand the reasons why. Maybe we're not meant to is another part of it. But I will also read you a poem that I had wrote earlier on with my spirit guides that I would like to share to you for Christmas. A spark of light from our angels. On Christmas night, a spark of light, stars like diamonds, cold and bright. The air is still, the world serene, a quiet glow shining to be seen. Through frosted panes on a winter's night, you shiver at the cold and thankful to be inside. A cozy home where candles glow, the tree lit up, a festive night, the star on top so pure and bright. A new wave of wonder fills the night. Where will we be this time next year? The wonders of life not yet clear. I hear a whisper in my ear, one day at a time, don't fret, my dear. The fire glows, a gentle flame, a glass of mulled wine to start our night. Carols echo, memories so dear. The joy takes flight on this Christmas night, for new memories to be made and held close within. A gift of love, a gift of peace on this holy night, a gift of love as we hold tight, whispering love in our dreams. For Christmas brings a magical light, a guiding star shining down on us. We look at this on many a night. Tonight, though, is holy night. I hear a voice call out my name. I know who you are. I feel you. I sense you there. In love we gather around the tree with simple gestures of love for us to receive. We share the warmth from our hearts, so bright and so clear, and spread it to the world, our sparkles of light. For those struggling, unseen tonight, a glimmer of hope, a shining light is sent to anyone struggling tonight to bring us closer as it should be, together in peace and unity. Have a loving Christmas wherever you may be, and remember God walks with us day and night. So I hope you enjoyed that spiritual Christmas poem that I wrote this afternoon with my own spirit guides and loved ones. And remember, Christmas is about family, it is about love, and it is also about inviting people that perhaps you haven't seen for a while as well. And
Hi.
and I think Spirit's playing here as well. I think Spirit, because I was just about to end the show because I thought no one was going to be able to come on, but here you are, Debbie.
Yeah.
You've managed on. So I'm really glad. So we have got our Debbie here who will conclude our evening unless Miguel manages to get on tonight. But that was my spiritual poem for all of you loved ones out there, and I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. And remember, you're not on your own. A spirit walks with us each step of the way. I will hand you over to Debbie now. So Debbie Romero from America, it's over to you, sweetheart.
Thank you. So I just jumped in. Please bear with me. I'm on my phone here, so I did have some trouble logging in. So Alice, I can't see the people that are in here. Let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube really quickly so I make sure I can follow as well. Okay. Is there people in here with us? Can you hear me? You can hear
I
me
can
okay?
hear you. You just cut out there. Yeah.
Okay. And tell me, Alice, what would you like me to do here? Would you like me to read people? Tell me what would you like me to do here?
I would do a Christmas as inspiration. Do something
inspirational
like
speaking.
that.
Okay, sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. So
I would
first
do
off,
that.
thank you, Norma, for being here. Thank you, Nancy, Judith. Okay. And so, you know what continues to come to me is the word believe and the belief system and where we are in our journey, but not only the journey of self-discovery, but the journey of healing and grief. And many of us are in different places in our journey during this time of holidays. Some of it can be in moments of celebration, moments of cheer and getting together with the family. For others, it also can be a time where we're either taking care of someone that is sick, or someone who is transitioned, or someone who is having challenges and difficult times to celebrate in the way others. And so this is a reminder, as many of my friends and I have had conversations where a gentle thought where we can go back to the simple days. And what does that look like for many of us? It's just honoring the time together. Not only the time together, but family, friends, hugging and acknowledging one another, saying, I see you, Nancy, or I see you, Norma, and it's okay to just rest, or it's okay just to give us a gentle smile and that gentle gesture. I think during these times we can get taken by social media or taken by the world, how it's changed in so many ways, where it can take us into a fast-paced race. And so let's not race as we come to the days of the year as, you know, we are almost into 2025. Let's be still. Like the song Silent Night plays. In the silent night, we pause in that reflection. But what does that look like for many of us? Do we often pause? What does pause mean to you? What does it mean to be still? It's very important when we take time to reflect, especially as we enter winter solstice and the times have changed and the weather changes, as we give gratitude for the year of experiences. What would you pause with in gratitude? What milestone did you get to recognize and change? As Judith, I look at you, and if you pause and you look at time and you say, wow, I did that. I celebrate that. And that's gratitude of a little achievement that you've done, whether it's in writing or a form of auto writing or a form of trance or a connection to spirit, and spirit is working with you, or you stepped out of your comfort zone for work, or man, you got dinner done on the table. I did that. You know, there's little things that we do to pause in gratitude of being able to just do one thing at a time. Let's not race. Let's pause. Let's reflect. Let's give gratitude and do what you can. Each step that you take creates a ripple effect of change. And every ripple effect that you create leaves a little sparkle, an imprint of who we are. So let's do it with thought. Let's do it with sacredness and with gratitude. There's deep peace that comes in that can come over us in a way of the energies of spirit and bliss. But there is that same frequency and energy that can come from you. So as we set our intentions and we move forward, as we get our holidays, dinners together, or we're looking for that special gift, let's pause with that. Let's give ourselves permission to not rush, not to rush to put gas, not to rush to get the kids from the daycare, from grandma's house, or from your auntie or your uncle. Let's take our time. Let's make sure we're there the way it's supposed to. Give yourself enough time to get there. Calming the nervous system is so important. So when we step into 2025, it is with thought. It is with I can't even say the word, the spirit gives it to me. Perseverance is the word that I want to use. We preserve our energy so that we can have strength and courage to take the next step forward with dignity. And when I say dignity, the whole self, blended and ready to take the next job or the next opening opportunity, that you are refreshed and you're experienced because you know this is what I want. Without a doubt, this is where I want my feet to step into, because I know that this is what is calling my spirit to do. So winter solstice is a time of reflection. As we just had the full moon, as we went through changes of transformation. The transformation has happened over and over again. We are not babies to transformation. We understand it. We experience it. Sometimes we fight it. And then sometimes it happens. And then you're in it. And then you forget that you're in it because you asked for it. So the ebb and the flow of transition is not an easy one. It's definitely heartaches that come with it. But definitely there's a growth. But there's also self-love. So the message I give you is self-love, self-care, and give yourself an opportunity to be in the moment with God, spirit, and unity. But also listen to what is it that your heart is asking. What is your spirit asking as you get ready for 2025? And as you get ready for the holidays, simplify it. Calm the nervous system. Calm the mind. The little gifts matter, but the hugs matter more. The smile, the present. You are the present. And so when you show up and you're there, spirit and the magic of holiday is with you. And so that is the gift that will continue to keep on giving, is the handshake, the hug, and the kiss to say, I see you and I'm with you. And so that's the message that I'm just getting today as we pop in here really quickly from Spirit. And I just thank you for letting me
It's absolutely beautiful.
hold space for you guys.
It's a beautiful message.
Absolutely. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much, Debbie. I'm sure many people that's touched their hearts. It certainly has with mine as well tonight. So it was really, really lovely. You could just feel the presence of spirit around you while you were talking. You know, your presence of your mum for sure is right with you. You're absolutely glowing. Yeah, you're glowing, darling. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to thank everybody who's came on tonight as well. And Judith, this is Judith's last night because Judith's going to be going on and do some other things now with her own podcast. So we wish Judith all the very best with that and her journey.
Yeah, thank you. Before we do finish, Alice, I wanted to say thank you to you for making me very welcome, and it's been really enjoyable. I've had a great time on doing the show. We've had so much fun. Spirit has come through. Guests have been amazing, and you know it'll not be the last. I will definitely come back. And I'll always support you, and I'll always support everything that you do. So thank you. I am excited for next year. Pee my pants at the same time, but it's one of those things when Spirit starts to guide, we have to follow. So, but I'm grateful to the listeners for making me welcome. I'm grateful to you, because we all learn something from each other, and we all teach something to each other. And I just wish 2025 will be another fantastic year for the Sparkle of Light chat show, for you. And so yeah, a friendship has been built that will never fall, and it'll continue on.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see what next year brings for us both, and of course you ladies as well from over in the US. So, but yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I didn't want to speak while you were speaking because it seems to echo. So I was trying not to speak when you were speaking so it didn't echo, and the people were actually singing there. It's been an absolute delight having you on the show, and yeah, of course you'll be back on at some point as well. I don't know what's bringing for me. I do feel this change is coming. I'm not sure what it is, but I can feel it. I feel there's something happening with me, and this is a scary point where you're in a of change, but you don't know what it is, and you just have to trust, but there's definitely something going on. I'm just going to trust and listen to you. Yeah. So I would like to say to everybody, have a lovely Christmas. And supported the show and subscribing to the show as well. I do appreciate it very much. I really do. Sorry for what's happened tonight, but it was out with my control, and everybody knows what that can feel like at times when things are out with your own control. But it is what it is, and there's reasons for everything, I believe. So learning curve on it all as well. So I'd like to say to everybody, please have a lovely Christmas. Look after yourself and each other, and happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you want to call it. Okay, good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it still recording?
No, just hold on. Just